welcome back to my channel. In today's video we are, okay, first of all, we look so pretty.
Yes.
Because we are getting ready for my sister's wedding. We're bored right now because we already have our makeup and hair done, so we're just gonna ask some questions and then we're each gonna answer it, and some of them are like really deep and then some of them are like whatever. First question is, what is your idea of the perfect date? You go first.
I go first?
Yeah.
Okay, so my idea of a perfect day would be something like adventurous. I guess like we wake up early, we go see like the sunrise and like either like jet skiing or like mudding or like ATV riding. That would be my idea of a perfect day. And then out to dinner, and then we go have dinner at night, and like yeah.
Okay, so my idea of a perfect day, I'm a very like romance junkie, I guess you can say. I would like a picnic on the beach. Like he brings everything, makes it cute, and then like a candlelit dinner. Like I'm like just romantic as so.
Yeah, I'm also like Daniela. I'm very romantic. I like when the guy is more romantic than me, so that like he could do things that you see in movies.
Yes, literally.
So like, I don't know, probably like on the beach, like we bring a blanket, he could bring flowers. Basically the same thing, like a picnic, but like on the beach, and then we stay there, we watch the sunset, and then we could go eat somewhere like on the boardwalk for dinner.
Like the ones you see on Pinterest.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Alright, next question. When in life were you the most nervous?
I think the most nervous was recently actually. I'm in nursing school and we have to do performance exams. And we have to like actually perform in front of a professor of like what we're gonna do and how we're gonna like do it on a patient. And I remember the first time I had the performance exam, I literally got anxiety. I was like freaking out. I think, yeah.
I was most nervous when I was graduating high school because so, you know, I was wearing heels and I'm not really good in those things. And I would put my feet to the side, like to like stop it from the pain. And when I started walking, my shoe was just going sideways. So I was just walking like in those videos you see when they're like,
You were like,
girls like all like this in the videos when she's walking. That was me. And I was like,
you're freaking out.
Internally
She's like,
crying.
no.
I don't know if this is the most nervous I've ever been, but I just can't think of anything else. But I remember being pretty nervous. So basically we had competition and I got put into a dance, but it was like 2 weeks before competition because one of the girls got taken out and I was an alternate, so they put me in and I was so nervous. I remember I was backstage getting ready, like we were the next group to go, and I started crying and everyone was like, why are you crying? And I was like, because I've never done this on stage before. So yeah, I was so nervous, but we did great. We got 3rd place. So yeah. What is the best gift you've ever been given?
so I have a really close relationship to my grandfather, and he recently got me this ring that I have it on with my birthstone.
Aww.
And I just wear it every day.
Okay, sorry.
That
Oh,
was
the
it.
ring.
Yeah, my
Okay,
grandfather.
I guess like my best friend, like she would always get me like thoughtful gifts. Like my favorite gift, I don't need anything. All I want is like, I always ask for this every like my birthday and Christmas. I want a letter. Like just write me a letter and like how much I mean to you.
Yes.
And like the only person that's ever really done that is my best friend, Catherine. She's like always writing me letters and how much I mean to her. Like I don't want anything else but letters. So I guess that I could, yeah, that's it.
I feel like I always get good gifts.
You
That's
really
why.
do.
I really
There's
liked the last gift I got. That I got a telescope. I didn't think they were gonna get me a telescope, but they did. If you were to start a family anywhere in the world, where would it be?
North Carolina. You
Why?
can experience every season there. Like it snows, but it doesn't get like that cold to the point where you like want to stay inside the whole time. You can just experience every season and it's beautiful. Miami, you only experience like
I
one
know,
season.
you're right. Okay, then again, Miami's like a very tough place to like raise children in because like they see everything, like they see like plastic surgery and like it's more promoted here.
Yeah, I feel like North Carolina is like very homey.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess like Tennessee.
I was gonna say
For real?
Tennessee. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Tennessee.
Because Tennessee is very like the cabins.
Yeah, and it's like homey and
yeah.
like yeah.
And like those houses are like my type of houses. Like I
Yeah.
want my house to look like the
Cabin-ish,
yeah. First kiss.
My first kiss was really weird. So it was my first year at Matter, being a freshman. There was this senior that I had met. I don't know how I met him. I can't remember. and he walked me to my biology class. And then he was like talking to me or whatever, and I was like, oh, bye, whatever. And he was like when I walked away, he like pulled me, and like, you know, like in the movies how they pull you and like you turn around, and I was like, what's happening to me? And then he pop kissed me, and then I was like, this, because I had like just met him a week ago, and I was like, boy, I don't know what that's all about. It was weird.
Okay, so my first kiss, I was 18 years old. I was a senior.
You don't have to go into detail if you don't want to.
It was 3 years ago. No, yeah, like, that's it.
Okay, mine.
What? I counter.
Okay.
What? It was like a fish or something? Like, I'm confused. What's so funny?
It was in October.
Can I say where? Frost Museum.
Yes, ma'am. It was in October of 2021, and it was at the Frost Museum. It was my first date with this kid.
I get so nervous. This is the most nervous you've ever been.
And we were at that, like, if you've ever been to the Frost Museum, you probably know that there's like this screen that it's showing like the sea animals passing through it, but it's not real, it's like a screen. And we were there just watching it, and then I was like against the wall, and he was next to me, and then he turned to me, and then he asked me, he knew that I had never kissed anyone before, and he asked me like, do you want to? And I was like, I couldn't even say anything, so I was like and then he kissed me, and then that's it. Next question. Most spontaneous thing you've ever done?
I don't think I should say that on camera.
I think that's enough. You said your party were good.
Yeah.
I think the most spontaneous thing I've ever done, like the thing that comes up to like my mind, I guess like not only I've done, but like my family as well. We came back from a cruise, and the moment we came back from a cruise, my mom was like, we're going to Disney tomorrow. I'm like, what? Like, we just hopped off a ship. Yes. And she's like, we're driving to Disney. I'm like, that was like the most spontaneous thing.
I went too, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that one. And there was one day I was in the pool with my friends. My friends were over. Why is it's always with you? Megan's mom calls my mom, and she's like, do you want to go to Halloween Horror Nights this weekend? And she was like, oh, sure. No, she called my sister. And my sister said, sure. And then she told me, she's like, Emma, do you want to go to Halloween Horror Nights? I'm in the pool with my friends, and I'm like, yeah. And then she's like, okay,
get out and
shower and pack. And I was like, what? My friends, like, I'm kicking my friends out, basically. They're getting out of the pool.
Like, spontaneous?
Yeah.
And yeah, I had to pack super last minute. And they came that night, too.
Well, what I did was illegal, which is why I can't say that. It was very spontaneous and fun.
3 body parts that you like the most on yourself.
I like my nose. Honestly, you guys are probably going to be in shock when I say this, but I like my stomach.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And my booty.
Yes. My favorite thing is my cheekbone. Love my cheekbone. My butt. Number 1. My butt is my favorite. My cheekbone, and I guess my jawline. But my butt is number 1. Okay, sorry. I just had to let them know.
I would probably say my lips, my legs, I don't know, my torso. Is that a body part?
Yes,
Yeah, your torso, duh.
Okay. Well, then that. Okay, what was your last dream? My last dream was about my ex. Fun fact, I write down my dreams. So
oh my gosh, that's
oh
so...
my god.
I
Oh
have
my
to
god.
write it
idea.
down.
That is a good idea.
And I have to write it like as soon as I wake up from the dream, so that I remember every single thing that happened. Because if I write it, if I wake up from the dream and go back to sleep and then write it in the morning, I'll forget some parts. So look, it literally says 4:04 a.m. Like I literally wrote it at 4 a.m. because I was like, no,
Wakes up, grabs her phone.
I was like, I can't forget any of this. Yeah.
Do you want to like briefly explain like what it is?
Oh.
Like briefly? Not read the...
Read me the 3 pages. It's story time. She's like, what can I read? What shouldn't I read?
Okay, it was basically him and his new girlfriend in his truck driving to my sister's house, and they had their first kiss there. It was like I'm watching this like through a movie type point of view, and then it skips to me and him talking, saying what. Whoa. We start arguing. Then my parents get involved, and I start going off on them. I'm basically telling him not to hurt his new girlfriend, and he says I won't. And that's how the dream ended.
I feel like the one I do remember was when I was, it's gonna be weird, but whatever. I was like swimming in the ocean, and then I became a mermaid.
Okay, so
Okay. Mine was, I was out in the boat and I was with my dad, and then we parked it like we anchored down in like the middle of the ocean, and we got off of the boat, and then we were in a raft, me and my dad together, and I had my phone in my hand, and whatever, I'm just holding my phone, and my dad decides to flip the raft, and I'm like, my phone, and my phone just falls, and it's like going down, and I see him diving like to get it, but then I dive to get it, and I'm like, oh, I got it, but when I look at it, it's someone else's phone, and it had her name in the back, Lily, and I'm like, who's Lily? Whose phone is Lily? But we couldn't find my phone, and then I woke up. Yeah, I was crying in the dream. I was like, my phone. Like,
Lily.
yeah.
Okay, last one is, what's your biggest turn off and turn on in guys?
Well, my biggest turn off is when they're rude. Like, I just can't stand when a guy is rude. Like, not to you, but like to other people. Like, let's say we're out to dinner and he's like, oh my god, this waiter. And like, he's rude to the waiter. I'm just like,
Ew, yeah.
why are you so rude? Like, no, I don't like that. My biggest turn on. I don't know, because I have a lot, so I have to like, figure out my biggest one. Oh, I feel like when they're about to kiss you and they just go like that to you and you're just like,
Yeah.
Okay, my biggest turn off, when a guy is like, I'll talk through text, like
know, and
they're
then in
so
person-
nice, so nice, so nice, and then in person they're just like, don't talk to you, like at all. That's happened so many times to me. Like,
I mean, they're shy.
I'm
like,
texting a guy, and he's like saying all this and all that, and then in person he's like, I'm walking. I'm like, whoa, hello.
I feel you on that. Like, speak. Like,
Yeah.
If we were talkative while we were texting, like,
Yeah.
you
Like,
could tell I'm a talkative person.
you
Like,
seem
I want to
so
have a
comfortable
conversation.
through text.
I
and,
can
like,
relate. Yeah.
The people that
How
feel
much-
comfortable behind the screen
Or
more than they
like,
do
yeah,
in person
yeah.
scare me.
When
You're
they
a scary
flirt,
person.
like through message, and then in person, it's like,
Yeah.
they don't even, do you like me or do you not?
Yes. Biggest turn on. I don't know if this is like biggest turn on. It's like what I like in a guy, but like when they're funny. Like, you can be
Oh, yeah.
hideous. You can look like Shrek in the sky, and you're
I
funny.
doubt-
I like you.
Okay, so my turn on is when a guy is like describing, I told you this, when a guy is like he's
Describing
passionate.
passion.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Like when he's passionate about something and he's teaching you that thing that he's passionate about. Oh my god. It's
yeah,
like that's such a turn on.
But like when guys are just teaching in general how
Like-
to do something.
But it's like
Like, you're teaching me how to do math. I'm like,
not even math. Like,
Cars.
yeah.
Teach
Yeah,
you
that's a
about
big
cars.
one. That's
when
a
you're
really
just
big
like,
one.
I don't even understand what you're saying.
Yeah! Like, I don't know, something about a truck or something, and then they're like, oh, that's, oh my
start talking
god! God,
And you're
that's
just
such a
like,
turn on. You're like, okay, yeah. And then my turn off, I guess what you could say, like when they're rude to people, like when they don't like open the door, like just like what you're
Like
taught,
manners.
like manners,
like when
like,
Yeah.
also like
don't open the door
when
for
you're not
me,
like a
when you're-
gentleman.
Yes, not a, ugh.
Turn on is like when you're a gentleman.
That's all for today, folks.
Yay! Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like, subscribe to get me to 2,000 subscribers, and turn on your post notifications so that you know when I post another video. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.